Direction mania. Yesterday saw thousands and thousands of fans pack the plaza in some incredible scenes.
Yeah, and even some grown men here inside the studio stalking them with their iPhones. That was some of the stuff that you didn't see. And Lena Bartholomew was our reporter here on the ground yesterday. She filed this report. This is behind the scenes of 1D Day.
We saw and heard the pandemonium on the plaza, the screams, the tears, the delirium. All it took was one mention of One Direction, as Barrett soon found out.
Koshi, a very good One Direction morning. Ben Teo's appearance at the NRL Judiciary tonight. Gee, the One Direction fans love their finance, don't they? Listen to that.
Even Nat succumbed. So now see backstage, their car convoy, security detail, their trip down the escalator, up the escalator, when Harry scratched, when Liam stretched, and when we busted Larry Emder as a tragic One Direction fan.
Move back. Move back.
Let's do it in sync. Move back. Move back. Move back.
Push it real good. What looks like a dance move was a serious warning. Outside fans were pushing against the barricade. Paramedics treated 40 people.
Some were just a bit overwhelmed. Some were, well, I guess, almost fainted. But generally, everyone, once we got them out of the way, they came back pretty well.
You know it's big news when our concert makes headlines overseas, especially that Vegemite toast. Oh, I had a very good taste. It took over 24 hours for the plaza to fill up. It was empty within an hour. Come 9 o'clock, the fans headed in a new direction. 200 very lucky 1Ders were treated to a concert for a Sydney radio station. The location had to be moved from their office rooftop to Moore Park to protect the boys. Then, come nightfall, the van's in convoy again, this time to Luna Park. More screaming fans, more police. Just another 1D day.
Did you get a good snap?
Got a top shot. Can I explain that?
No.
No.
It doesn't need any explanation. It is self-explanatory.
I'm going to explain it to you, because you are taking the mickey out of me. I have a 13-year-old daughter. I got the classic One Direction shot yesterday. And you're going, no, he's taking shots of One Direction. I am Father of the Year. Although Eddie did make it look a little bit creepy. But I'm Father of the Year.
It did make it look creepy. It just looked creepy all on its own.
My daughter, Tia, thinks I'm fantastic dad because I got a great One Direction shot.
Yeah, I took a photo for my niece too, but up in our office.
Yeah.
I didn't want to,
and let's do a little
encroach on the boys.
Let's do a little test. Whose photo's better?
Okay.
And whose nieces
but
love it more than their daughter.
I didn't cross the security line to
I
get
was
it.
so in the security line.
You were so much.
Oh, right, just preparing for my program when it comes through.
Yeah, and while the boys look like they're having a lot of fun in Australia, there's some bad news for the band.
Yes. Creator Simon Cowell's record label is being sued for stealing the name One Direction, which has was already taken by an American all-male pop group. Now there's speculation the identity crisis could see the UK outfit lose the title.
Well, Nova FM's Kent Smallsy Small has been on One Direction watch. Joins us now. Morning. Tell us about this legal.
Smallsy. The classic word for you two, it's called fangirling. When you're fighting over photos of One Direction, it's called classic fangirling.
Has it come up a girl?
Don't worry, I've been fangirling for the last 48 hours, so don't worry.
This is what I think. I think Kylie's nieces would prefer the photo that I took for my daughter than the photo she took.
Okay, we'll get that.
I'll get it for you.
Now, what's the deal behind the boys being...
Sorry, back to you.
Okay, so this is the details that I can give you this morning. Now, there is the American boy band called One Direction. There's the One Direction we know. I've never heard of the other One Direction from the US. It all started because when the boys performed on the Today Show in the USA, this is the UK One Direction, the ones that were here yesterday, the Today Show accidentally played the wrong backing track. They took the US One Direction's music and played that in a bumper into an ad break. One Direction are joining us next. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So that's where it's coming from. The US One Direction, they don't have a record label. Their video clips only had something like 100,000 views on YouTube. The Boys being here yesterday in Sunrise, that's already had more than 100,000 views on it in 24 hours. So they're not anyone really big, but they are suing for $1 million damages, and they don't want One Direction, that everyone knows, the UK One Direction, to be able to use the name One Direction in the USA. That's the details.
But they're like top 5. They're number 1 in the US already.
First boy band to debut in the US at number 1 on the album charts. So that's they are the details.
I heard an interview with Simon Cowell yesterday. They're top 5 in 23 countries.
I don't think take $1 million. Take the millions.
That's right. Give them $1 million. Go away.
Yeah.
Well, now you spent some time with the boys yesterday. What did you get up to? How did you see it?
I sure did. Hang out with they co-hosted the radio show with me last night on Nova.
Cool.
They gave me the first ever Australian performance, where they were here on the radio show last night, which was great. Caught up with the boys afterwards as well. It's all so hush-hush where they are allowed to be, where they're not allowed to be. I can tell you now that the security surrounding them is insane. You would have seen it.
So you went out with them after?
Yeah, after we recorded the show, we just did a bit of stuff hanging out, and then I think there's photos. Yes, there they are.
So these photos were taken.
These are from
where?
Last night in Sydney.
Is this still in the park or at the?
No. This so that after they did the couple of gigs that they had set to do, Harry and Zayn escaped the hotel, as they are notoriously renowned for doing, because they're locked down with that much security. And there's so many places you can go in Sydney, right, where the boys are right now. There's some really classy venues.
Come on, mate, where'd you go?
They went to Scary Canary, which is the backpacker bar down on Sussex Street.
You're kidding.
Scary Canary. Yeah, you know the boys.
Have you ever heard of? I've never heard of Scary.
Oh, but I'm sure you have.
I'm a platinum member.
Yeah.
Is there an army of security that goes and... Are they sort of undercover a bit?
No, absolutely no. The boys did roll with a lot of security guards.
You can't be undercover with that hair of Harry's.
No, you can't. And with Twitter these days as well, you can't go anywhere, because the moment the boys left, bang, it was on Twitter, and then fans were just rolling up.
Mate, tell us about the scene when those guys walked through the doors of the Scary Canary.
Oh, look, you know what it was like here at the start? And then, but you know what? Whenever you roll with that many security guards, and there's like guys like this at a predominantly 20 years old club, because it's the backpacker bar, and there's some really old guys who are really big and look like security guards. People know something's going on. And then when they went out on Twitter, and then everyone just flopped.
And then they would have had to leave, right? Because
they did.
Can't.
Yeah, and they left. And then I think they've got a day off this morning. I think they're just chilling, and I think they might have sore heads after last night.
Right. And how much longer are they here for?
They're here for a little while longer, actually. Yeah. I'm hearing words, and I can't confirm nor deny this rumour, but there could be a surprise pop-up sort of appearance from the boys that they're keeping hush-hush. There's rumours that could be happening at the merchandise store, which is in Sydney, but I've heard other rumours they might be doing a sort of...
We're happy to confirm that. I know you can't confirm or deny.
No,
we're happy to confirm.
You're happy to confirm that?
So if it does happen, people say, I heard it here first.
And if it doesn't happen, then it just washes away with all the other rumours.
It's your fault for floating it. What, these fans are on the move because it's school holidays.
Oh my God. And with Rihanna and Taylor Kitsch and so many other celebrities in town, it's mania outside, but then they're doing the Logie Awards, of course, on Sunday.
Of course.
And Melbourne performance.
What did they drink?
The regular vodka, beers.
Rockstar.
Right, it's a backpacker bar. It was not...
Salty, next time you go out with them, come back again on our show the next morning. Just ring us up, let us know, and share it.
That's it. Mate, next time we go out with them, take a hidden camera from the morning show and video everything.
Okay.
Yeah,
we'll give you half of what we get when we sell it to TMZ.
You're really into that invasion of privacy thing, aren't you?
Half. That's 75. Good on you, mate. Thank you guys for backing up and seeing us this morning.
No, I appreciate it. Thank you.
That's great.
It is the big story. Thank you.
I feel like I was there with them.
Almost.
Yeah.
I think he's withholding.
Yeah. You know what? I know the boys well, and I promise them I'm not going to spread rumours, so I will say what I can say.
Yeah. That's great.
We're going to